Very often, living educational theory is aligned with action research or maybe perhaps self-study or self-study action research. I'm just wondering, how is there a difference? Do they all feed into one another, or what do you perceive to be the case?
Well, I think I also mentioned autoethnography as well, because I really like that idea of individuals studying themselves within their cultural influences, which I take autoethnography to be about. But the living educational theory is, if you like, quite distinct from a self-study. It's distinct from just action research, and it's distinctive in this way that you can take a self-study and you can engage in a sense that the psychotherapy that could be involved, as it was in my early 20s, 22, 23, I was really interested in psychoanalytic theory from the point of view of self-study. Now, what we did in 1993, a number of us formed the Self-Study of Teacher Education Practices Group, the special interest group in AERA. Now, this, for starts, transforms the notion of self-study because it's located in teacher education practices. Now, that insists that you're not just engaged in a self-study where everything to do with your subjective life, the kind of traumas that you might be going through, the kind of mental health issues that you face, that it's actually got a boundary around it to do with teacher education practices. Am I making sense there? Yeah. Now, it's also distinct. Living educational theory research is distinct from action research in this way, that I was very attracted to action research from 1976 onwards in my own research, because 76 was the first time that I articulated the action reflection cycle in terms of my own research with teachers in classrooms. And I've kept going with that. Even now, I still use the action reflection cycle. But there is nothing within action research to actually say you have to produce a valid explanation of your educational influence in your own learning, in the learning of others, and the learning of the social formations that influence you. So that's where it differs, that living educational theory research can draw on action research, it can draw on self-study, and also autoethnography. But what is distinctive about living educational theory is that it necessitates, a necessary condition is that you explain your educational influences in your own learning and the learning of others and the learning of the social formation. So you draw insights from whatever methodology you find helpful. But that is a distinctive quality of living educational theory research.